Ghost in Flames. This eerie footage was uploaded to YouTube 6 years ago, and no one knows its real origin or how it found its way to the internet. It was captured by a Dashcam. It begins with what seems like a normal late-night drive. We can see the road is narrow and winding, cutting through a secluded area with no sign of life in sight. The darkness is thick, pressing in from all sides, with only the headlights of the car carving a path forward. It's the kind of road that feels endless, the kind you find yourself on by accident and want to get off of fast, certainly what must have been on this driver's mind. As the car continues along the lonely stretch, the driver makes a slow turn, and that's when we see it. Right in the middle of the road stands a girl. She's completely still, not moving an inch. Her face is hard to make out in the dim light, blurred by shadows and distance, but what is visible is her outfit. A black top and black underwear, nothing else. She stands barefoot on the pavement with fire burning at her feet. The flames flicker strangely, casting a reddish glow on her legs, but she doesn't seem fazed. She doesn't speak. She doesn't move. She just stands there looking motionless. The driver slows down and the dashcam records every second. Then, just as the driver seems to process what he's seeing, the car headlights suddenly cut out, plunging everything into near total darkness. The girl's figure vanishes into the black, but the fire remains, still burning, still glowing. It's the only light left on that forgotten road. What exactly are we witnessing here? Could this be an actual ghost? A spiritual entity caught between worlds? Or perhaps some kind of dark ritual in progress? The internet is filled with tales of spirits appearing on desolate roads, lost souls, tragic deaths, or worse. Is this one of them? Could this be a fake or some staged dramatic experiment? But what about the raw, unfiltered reaction, and the timing of the lights cutting out makes it difficult to dismiss completely. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain: this footage could leave you with questions in your mind long after you've watched it. What do you think? Ghost? Hoax? Or something far more disturbing? Let us know in the comments. Death by hanging. Manoj Prabhakaji is the name of the channel where this 7-year-old YouTube video was uploaded. It captures the moment early in the morning, those strange hollow hours just before dawn, when the world still feels asleep and the air hangs heavy with silence. A driver is driving down a lonely road, his dashcam quietly recording every moment as his vehicle cuts through a stretch of forest on either side. The road looks deserted, not another car in sight, and the only possible sounds are the rumble of tires on asphalt and the occasional whisper of wind pushing through the trees. As the vehicle continues forward, something unusual comes into view. A tree branch juts out from the forest, extending over the edge of the road, almost like an arm reaching out. It doesn't appear too strange at first, just nature reclaiming its space. But it's what the dashcam picks up in that split-second moment that has viewers unsettled. When the footage is slowed down, a chilling sight becomes clear. Hanging from the tree branch is what appears to be a lifeless body, dressed in a flowing white gown. The figure doesn't sway slightly at all, completely motionless otherwise. The pale garment catches just enough of the car's headlights to be visible, but it's the stillness that unsettles the most. It doesn't look like a mannequin, and it certainly doesn't feel staged. There's a heaviness to the moment that makes your chest tighten, a sense that what you're seeing isn't just abnormal, it's unnatural. What are we looking at here? Is this some grim scene of tragedy captured by chance, or something more sinister? Could this be an omen, an echo of a restless spirit bound to the trees of that lonely forest road? In many cultures, sightings like this are believed to mark cursed ground, places where spirits roam freely and misfortune lingers in the air. Could this be the evidence of the paranormal that many have requested for ages? There's no follow-up, no explanation, just that brief, eerie moment caught on Dashcam. Paranormal Haunted Clinic. This footage was captured by a security camera at what appears to be a hospital, and what it shows will leave you stunned and disturbed. The video begins in a dimly lit hallway, where a group of male hospital attendants are seated, casually talking amongst themselves. Everything seems calm until sudden chaos erupts. From around the corner, what looks like a male nurse comes sprinting into view, panic written all over his face. Without warning, he crashes directly into the seated attendants. He quickly scrambles to his feet and bolts down the hall, not looking back. Just before something strange happened, a wooden board that had been leaning casually against a chair suddenly fell to the floor, yet no one had touched it. The timing is chilling, as if something unseen had knocked it over. The attendants are still trying to process the chaos when the truly terrifying moment occurs. From the same corner the nurse had fled, a wheelchair slowly rolled into view. No one is sitting in it. It moves with eerie precision, as though being pushed by an invisible force. The attendants freeze for a brief second, then all jump up and run in different directions, abandoning the hallway completely. Was this the work of a spirit? Could the nurse have seen something no one else did? The way the objects move on their own raises serious questions about the presence of something supernatural. Hospitals are known for their emotional energy. Birth, death, and healing all take place within their walls. Could this be a manifestation of something lingering in that space? Ghost clones on roadside. This chilling footage was captured by a dashcam during the dead of night, and what it reveals will leave you doubting what you think you know about the paranormal. This footage was uploaded 7 years ago on a channel known simply as Dashcam Owners World, and it is known for posting actual footages taken by dash cameras. We see a driver driving alone on a quiet, empty road. The darkness is overwhelming, with only the glow of the headlights cutting through the night. There's an eerie stillness to everything. No other cars, no sound. A few minutes into the video, the dashcam picks up something unusual. At the edge of the road stands a woman, her back turned toward the camera. She's dressed in a red, long-sleeved top and a brown, patterned gown that reaches her ankles. She doesn't move, doesn't even flinch as the car drives past her. It's unsettling, but the driver brushes it off and continues on his route. But then, after taking a bend, the camera captures her again. Same woman, same clothes, same position, standing just off the road with her back turned once more. The repetition would probably begin to gnaw at the driver's nerves. Still, he presses on, trying to rationalize what he's seeing. Then, a third turn, and there she is again. Now clearly anxious, the driver speeds up, his breathing audible. But just as he approaches another bend, he slams the brakes. Standing directly in the middle of the road is the same woman. She hasn't turned, she hasn't moved. She simply stands there with her back to him, like an eerie statue locked in place. After a few tense seconds, she begins to walk slowly forward, away from the car. Her movements calm and deliberate. She disappears into the darkness, swallowed by the shadows at the edge of the road. What are we witnessing here? Is this a ghost, cursed to walk these turns for eternity? A spirit tied to something that happened on that road? Or could this have been staged all along? Whatever the case may be, the footage captures something deeply unsettling. A presence that defies explanation, repeating itself with impossible precision. Is it just a trick of the night? Or have we caught a glimpse of something beyond our world? Let us know what you think in the comments. Highway to the Ghost. This unsettling video begins with what seems like a routine late-night drive across a major highway. The road is nearly empty, the hum of the car's engine steady, and streetlights casting long shadows on the asphalt. The dashcam rolls quietly, capturing the lonely journey as the driver moves through the stillness of the night. But then, something strange happens. Out of nowhere, a faint figure begins to appear on the road ahead. At first it's difficult to make out, barely visible through the glare of the headlights, but as the car gets closer, it becomes terrifyingly clear. Standing directly in the middle of the highway is a figure dressed in flowing white. The figure is not fully solid. It appears somewhat transparent, with the lights passing through it just slightly, like a shimmer of mist shaped like a person. The driver doesn't slow down instinctively, probably because he is unsure of what he's looking at. The figure doesn't move away. Instead, it slowly raises one arm, as if trying to make a contact, reaching out toward the vehicle. There is no facial detail, no obvious expression, only the still, eerie presence of something that shouldn't be there. Was this a ghost? Could this have been the lingering spirit of someone who died tragically on that stretch of road? There have long been tales of wandering souls, victims of car accidents, still lost between this world and the next, unable or unwilling to move on. Was this one of them? A lost soul reaching out, confused or desperate? Or could this have been a trick of the light, a hallucination, or something else entirely? One thing's for certain, what was captured that night was not normal, and for the driver behind the wheel, it was a moment that changed everything. What do you think? Spirit, shadow, or something else? Let us know in the comments.